Depression really fucking sucks. It sucks everything on the face of the earth that something could possibly suck. Before I really got a handle on my depression, God, it was a big deal if I could even get out of bed and change my clothes and be hygienic. Even playing video games, it was a huge achievement if I managed to turn on my Xbox and play something. The one game I'd always turn to was Max Payne 3. It wasn't until years later that I realized I was actually playing the wrong game for when I was depressed. Instead of playing third-person action shooter games, I should have been playing horror video games. Like shit your pants horror video games. Games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill. One day I was in a dip, I was feeling quite depressed. And I just said to myself, fuck it, I'm gonna go and play that Layers of Fear game that I got. And I don't care how scary it is, I don't care how much it scares me, I'm just gonna do it because I don't care about anything and nothing else matters. 2.5 hours later, I quit the game in abject terror. Shortly after, and a little bit before, so I fear quit the game hard and was just like, oh my god, I am so scared for my life. I've never been so scared playing a video game. This makes Dead Space look like nothing. I'm so scared for my life. I'm so scared for my life. I am so scared for my life. That intense fear for my own well-being and safety is the polar opposite as to what I was feeling just 2.5 hours ago. I don't know if I'm like totally not depressed right now, but I'm definitely out of the worst of this dip. I feel so much better. And it was because of this pants-wetting horror video game that I was playing. A big part of depression is not just the sadness aspect of it, but it's not caring about anything at all. Not caring about any responsibilities you have to your family, your job, or your schoolwork, and essentially just not caring about your life at all. This game made me care a lot. Like, it made me care a lot because I was so scared. There's a couple of physiological reasons for this. Certain chemicals in the brain being fired between neurotransmitters. In particular for depression, it's serotonin's a big one, and norepinephrine is another big one. These are chemicals that are lacking in your brain whenever you're depressed. Fear, that emotion triggered in the hippocampus, our fight or flight response, shoots in a bunch of chemicals into the brain because your brain's like, oh my god, we're under attack by something. We gotta be like hyper vigilant to make sure we don't fucking die. A lot of epinephrine, it fires in adrenaline, it fires in all sorts of chemicals to make you hyper alert, hyper aware, and essentially just hyper energized. And that's how I felt after playing Layers of Fear. I went from being totally lethargic and apathetic to being super energized. Sort of really aware of my surroundings, being very present in the world. To prove a point, I want to do a little experiment. Even after that cheap little jump scare, pay attention to your heartbeat, to maybe how wide your eyes are, how you're feeling. Are you more aware of the room? Are you more aware of what I'm saying? Do you feel a little heightened up? Imagine this small feeling extrapolated by like 10,000 times, so much so that it's enough to drag you out of a dip. Can I promise that this is going to work for everyone? No. What kind of games do you find scary? What in general do you find scary? Maybe the content of the game hits a little bit too close to home, or maybe it's just been a really bad day, or it's been a really bad dip. That aside, if gaming is something that you turn to when you're having a rough day or you're in a bit of a dip, I really implore you to go and give a horror video game a try. I think it's a good idea to have a diverse sort of tool set when you're trying to battle a mood disorder. Not only one thing will work every single time. That is why I think you should play a horror video game when you are depressed. Please like and share this video. Give Gamer G.E.N.T a like on Facebook, follow on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitch, and most importantly our YouTube channel. This is Jaime from Gamer G.E.N.T. Thank you so very much for watching, and level up!